everybody, and welcome to the Table Team. Hope everybody's doing well. The press conference has just finished for the Peterborough versus Leeds United. And the first thing he got asked for about Jed Spence. Now I'm going to pull this screen closer to me, right? So his reply was, nothing major has happened there. We have analysed the first half of the season. Obviously, when you make the decision in January, it is not short term. We wanted to take the impressions of the festive period into account. We came to the conclusion that we would end the loan of Jed. We are grateful for his time there, and we wish him the best. Susie Chat, by the way, Avinda, hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Stu? Yeah, I'm doing well, mate. Jess will be with us in a bit. She's just getting herself sorted out. We will be with you. That's that with me. That with me. Well, that afternoon, mate. Leeds Angels will hope you're doing well. So that was his reply back to Jed about Jed Spence. And he got asked about, because Jed Spence's gone as the fullback now a priority, and he put not immediately. We were successful in the first 18 games when Jed was injured. We found some solutions. But we won't fall asleep. We brought Jed in because we knew the situation with Junior at the time and Sam Byram's injury history. There is no emergency case. If there is an opportunity, we will analyse it. We are just doing things that we were 100% convinced by. So basically, when he said before that it's expecting a quiet January window, I don't disbelieve him. I actually believe that he is being genuine. But if a player comes available and if it suits the style of play, the suits the system, I think he'll get him. I really do. Afternoon all. Wasn't able to watch it, Stu. Did he say anything about Chris at all? No, he didn't. I don't know. He didn't love. He did at all. He didn't at all. Love. How are you doing, Amani? I will go through everything he says for you, Amani. Love. How are you doing, Amani? Brilliant. He he got asked about Ayling. Daniel Farker and Luke Ayling, right? And he says, I have shared my appreciation and what I think about Luke and his value to us. I am not going to comment on rumours. Each and every day there is a player connected with us. We comment on things when business is done. There are no signs of anything different. I've had no player in my office asking to leave right now. We are in a much better situation than we were in the summer. We have spoken about a few things, but no player has told me that they want to leave. Yep, of course. So that's what I'm doing for you, Leeds Angels. So that's what all these quotes I'm reading is what Daniel Farke said. Love. Rushed off my feet of having a coffee break now, thankfully. Are you all good? He got asked about, any potential transfer business. He says, this is quotes, these are all quotes. I'm happy with our squad. We have a pretty balanced squad. There is not one position that there is a need where we have to do something. But it is professional to check the options available. There is no necessity to panic or we need anything in urgency. I expect it to be pretty calm. Okay, Armani, great stuff. I feeling hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. I have a cup of tea now. Do you know something, Vinda? So have I, mate. So have I. He got asked about team use for the Peterborough game, and he said Sam will definitely miss the game. He has a little strain on it. Here's Lee, bless him. Hiya, Lee. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Good. Right, so you got asked about any news of team news. He says Sam will definitely miss the game. He has a little strain on his hamstring. I hope he will be available for Cardiff. Pascal will definitely miss the game, and he's a doubt for the Cardiff game. Joe Gelbard has a glute injury and will definitely miss the game. We have had to concentrate diagnosis on Caldalo, and he will be out for 7 weeks. He is a fighter, and perhaps he will come back a little earlier.
Yeah.
He got asked about Clarkson.
Mm.
He says that he has grown in confidence every day in training. He didn't have a lot to do against Birmingham, but he showed some good positioning. I am delighted for him. He's a great lad and works hard on the training pitch. I am quite sure he will deliver a good performance in the FA Cup. He definitely gets our backing and trust. He got asked about the FA Cup, and he says, "I remember some really magical games. We lost at Norwich in added on time against Man United. I am a big believer in cup competitions. I want to go as far as we can. I want to win each and every round. I know it's not realistic that we win the FA Cup, but it's a great competition with big history. We won't risk players, but we will put a strong lineup out. Peterborough will be a difficult task."
Yeah.
I, I find it hard to understand for Hacker. Yeah, he's. I think I get where you're coming from. That's why sometimes it's good to have a manuscript when you're doing it. I want a TD team. Where can I get one? I'll trust my daughter, Amanda. I might actually send you one through just for you. My tea was delicious. Hi, Lee. My friend Lee, Lee. I think this is you're his friend.
Yeah.
I'm off for my tea break. See you soon, Stu, Lee, and Amani. Jess, hi, Lee. Everyone's saying hi to you, Lee. Amani says, "See you in 3 minutes, then, Avinda." He said a bit more on the cup. He says they're one of the top teams in League One. This is about Peterborough. Here's Jess now, bless her. But there she is. Hiya, Jess, love you, all right?
You all right, Stu? You hear me, yeah?
Yeah, of course, yellow, coming through loud and clear. They are one of the top teams in League One. They are a really good side. They are at home. We expect a tight, difficult game. We have to be at our best level. We wanted to put in a good performance and go through. Right, Jess. I've already touched on the young because first when he got asked about Spence, it was the first when he got asked about him. The sound of it, Jesse, it was just one of the things where he missed so many games at the start of the season.
Yeah, I think what he was trying to say more or less is he were very derailed by not being in for the first 8 weeks. I think it affected him getting in. But
you can't. Unfortunately, you can't blame Farker for that injury, and you can't blame Spence for that injury.
I think it's just been unlucky, Stu, if I'm honest. I think people have made a bit too much on it.
Well, as you know, we were in that press conference. I've never seen so many Farker outs ever. Not like that.
It was a bit brutal, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and I think that's harsh. If I'm honest.
I agree. There were a Man United fan in there as well, weren't they, giving a bit of chip. But it's an hard one, Stu, because I don't think he's done much wrong. I just think people have made a bit more of it. Instead of saying he's been unlucky with injury, it's more the case of he's got an attitude problem. And I do think there's a little bit more there, but I do believe that he wasn't going to come out and say that anyway, Stu.
Well, he said though, didn't he? He did say that, he won't talk about a player like that anyway. Well, because he doesn't believe in doing it.
No, I agree. I agree.
You see, I'll be really honest with you, Jess, right? I were in best form I've been since I come to Leeds. Up to that Preston game, you get taken off and you're scratching your head thinking, why did he take me off? What did I do wrong?
No, I agree. He didn't look very happy in last game when Junior Firpo come on, Stu. He's been unlucky, and I wish him all best at the end of the day. He's gone back to Tottenham now, and it's a fresh start. He's gone now. Epidemic, innit?
Yeah, we've got to move on, haven't we? We've got to move on now, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
When he said that, he's happy with the balance at squad we've already got. We're going to have a quiet transfer window. But unless a player comes up, we'll move on it.
Yeah, if he thinks what he's got now is good enough for end of season, I think he's a bit wrong there. If I'm honest.
Yeah, I do. I do, and all. I mean, that's why he brought in Spence originally, wasn't it?
Well, now he's saying Cooper had got a bit of an injury. Firpo's injury prone. Obviously, Strout's still out injured. That's a bit worse than what he thought. It looks very slim pickings to me, Stu. I'd be surprised if we didn't go in and get somebody.
Just quickly catch up on something. How's your new channel? You're going to start it when you move into your new bedroom, aren't you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I am on it. I watched the press conference 3 times and still none the wiser.
He does waffle a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Jess, are you getting ready to report from a gantry with your headphones on?
Oh, so it doesn't echo, mate.
You look good though, Jess.
Oh, the daddies, I've borrowed daddies. Bleeding like, do you know what they remind me? When you're on aeroplane, one of them.
Ian says, a very good afternoon, everyone watching. Hope you're all well and having a great day. And how's Legend Leeds today?
I'm good.
Ian, where have you been? Chilean says, Amanda says, where have you been, Ian? Chilean says, Stu, are you on a break from work? I'm always on a break from work, Chilean. That's my problem, mate. I'm on a break from work all the time. Hiya, Jess. Have you seen Stuart Pegg channel doing a vlog on Darlow? It is very good. No, I haven't. I'll have to watch that. I'll have to see if I can find that. Is that on YouTube then, Amanda, or on Twitter? Everyone's saying hello to each other. Move on. Exactly, these angels. Move on. Unfortunately, the next thing what he got asked about were about Spencer and by another journalist. Hey, Chilean. Farkid never gives much away. No, and I think that's the right way to be, Leeds Angels. He's not going to sit there and pull anyone down, is he? He's not going to do that. And I don't think I've ever met a manager do that unless it's a proper split decision. Why? I don't think I've ever heard any other managers pull another player, a professional footballer down. Agreed, yes. She's on EasyJet. There is a bit of feedback.
How can I have feedback? I've got earphones in.
After Jess talks.
I think it's you, Stu.
I'm
telling you. I didn't think you could have feedback with earphones in.
Right, tell me if this makes a difference.
Let's have a
Ian. Right, so I'm going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, that sounds awful. Is that better?
Yeah, but there's no feedback, Stu.
There's not there.
Not that I can hear, no.
Right, that's all right. Good. Right. He got asked about Spence again. He says, "Was Spence not happy at Leeds?" And he says, "I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk too much right now about Jed because he's back at Tottenham. We wanted to create new values and culture at the club when we came to in the summer. We wanted Jed in our group to represent Leeds. Our standards are very high. We are pretty picky. There is no player in the world that is perfect. Each player has strengths and weaknesses. We have this. We have to decide who we want. We have analysed what has happened in the recent months, and it is the right decision for us as a club to end the loan. As long as I am here and in charge, I want us to handle the situation with class and style. We thank Jed for his service and work. We wish him all the best. He's a cool guy with lots of potential. He has got a big heart. He's a really good player, but for us, it was definitely the right call for us to at the moment at this moment. It was not an easy decision. He came in pretty late, and then he suffered a long-term injury that kept him out for 8.5 weeks. He was unlucky. The lads didn't need any sympathy. They get a privilege. They live a privileged life and earn so much money. Sometimes it's a bit difficult, and they are unlucky. That's all he says.
Hmm. I don't think he won't not happy, Stuart. I just don't think. I think it's gone sour towards the end.
Yeah. Just there is feed.
Just there is
It's
feedback.
sorting now, I think. I think it's sorting now. Happy New Year, chat. Happy New Year, Chilean. Hope you're doing well, mate. Unfortunately, I've missed your live streams. Hey, don't worry about it, Ian. Don't you worry about it, mate. How's your COVID symptoms going? Are they improving anyway? And anyway, are they improving? Happy New Year to Kenny. The feedback issues might pick it up with speakers. Right. So you think it? So if I do that, does that sound better?
Is there any feedback now?
No.
Must be then.
Yes, it is naive called Stuart Pegg. She is awesome. Oh, Stump Peg. She is awesome. Astor Pool and Darlow fan. Young lad, which would you want most? Pool to win the Champions League or Darlow back in the league? Charles Darlow, proper fan. I want Jets friends out in summer on transfer. He's already gone, Julian. He's gone, mate. I think he says that he wanted him to leave in summer. Do you think his player understands him? Do you think the players his players understand Daniel Farker? That's what Leeds Angels asking. I think they do.
I'd be worried if they didn't.
Alinda's back from tea break. Welcome back, Alinda. I think it was 4 minutes, Samani, instead of 3. Richie Lera to Leeds. I rate her, Alinda says. Naive. To leave Spurs, guys. You think he'll leave Spurs? That is a good question, though. Do you think he's, with all injuries Tottenham have got, do you think he's going to become a first team player for him?
I think he divides opinions with Tottenham fans, Stu, if I'm honest.
Yeah, well, a lot of the Tottenham fan base weren't happy that his loan got cut short.
No, I agree. I don't think he's ever fully lived up to the price tag that Tottenham paid for him.
If India's fans don't peg, I'm gonna have to check it out. Jesse got asked about, is he worried about the fullback position? And he says a little bit. It's always tricky to get the perfect solution in January. We are aware that Sam and Junior have injuries. January will be more relaxed, where we have one game a week. Junior had a long appearance the other day, and we hope that he will stay fit. He's an outstanding player at this level. We will watch carefully what happens over the next few weeks. If there are really good solutions, we will try to make it happen, but we won't do anything stupid.
I think he's going to come out and say that anyway, and it's true, to be honest. I don't. If he's happy with that squad and doesn't strengthen it, I am worried. We need another left back now, a right back, a cam, and ideally a striker for me.
I just don't know if he's going to get the 4 players in, Jess.
I mean, he's got 3 loan spaces now, hasn't he?
Yeah,
it's an hard one, Stuart. It is hard because I think it is a hard window to even bring anybody in.
I think you've got a better chance bringing in the player on loan than a permanent, though.
I'd like to see him get Road on over that line in January, though, and at least get him bought now.
Because whether we get promoted or not, the price is just going to increase, isn't it?
If they can get it done now, it might be cheaper than having to do it in summer.
And you aren't competing with other clubs for his signature.
No, it's. I think what it is with him, he come out and publicly criticised Sonny Perkins today, but didn't really criticise Jed Spence in that respect. You know what I mean? He waffles too much for me.
Goes on a bit, doesn't it? These press conferences could be brought down to about 10 minutes, maximum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
He got asked about Sonny Perkins. He says he's not part of my plans. I spoke about the culture, and he was with us in pre-season. He got the chance to impress in pre-season games, and we decided it was a bit too soon for him to be involved. He didn't shine during this period, and there was an opportunity to loan him out. He's with our under-21s, and he has to train and develop on the things he has to improve. He has got a lot of potential, and if he works consistently, he has all the chances to shine. We will give him all the support and challenges that he has in his game. So basically, what he's saying is he would have preferred to keep him out on loan, really.
Yeah.
Do you think these questions just from press at same sort of like questions over and over again?
Just regurgitated them to a different way, innit?
Well, now he says he got asked about the transfer window from another journalist, and he says, wherever I have ever worked, I have always been careful. It is very important for me to bring good footballers, but also in terms of their personality. We were quite careful in the summer with their personalities and characters. We will continue to go this way. We have got a good group. We are unified, and we don't want anything to distract the group at this level.
Yeah, I totally get that's true, to be honest.
You got asked about squad rotation. You know about Peterborough. He says Peterborough are in the top position in league positions in League One. We are fully aware it will be a difficult game and we won't risk any players. Liam Cooper showed a little tight muscle in the last game. There are some players who need minutes, and we will take that into account. We want to put out a side that can go through to the next round. This is the mentality that I want us to bring to this club. The FA is one of the biggest competitions in the whole of Europe. The players shouldn't need any motivation. I agree with that as well.
Yeah, totally. It'd be nice to see Charlie Creswell, see if he gets a start on Sunday, Stu.
Well, you'd like to think so, wouldn't you? You'd like to think so.
Well, you would,
Just
because
where does this Steve Ayling? Is Ayling a stayer now, when do you think?
I think he stays now.
Yeah, I do know.
It'd be stupid to let Ayling go when you've sent Jed Spence back and not have sufficient cover there. Liam Cooper and Luke Ayling are both experienced players.
Yeah.
They are. But then again, he's saying now that Cooper's got a bit of a muscle, so you look at defence. I think it needs strengthening.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think he's got to do something in transfer window. I am a fan of Stu Stumpegger for that one. What about Dele Alli to Leeds? It's his mentality, in it. He's suffered with depression for a while. And I don't know if he's got the right mentality to come and play football at a competitive level at this moment in time.
I personally wouldn't want him, Stu. I think he's been out of football a long time. I think Tottenham probably had the best years out of Dele Alli. Pochettino over there.
It's hard for a player to get back to the levels what they once were after a long way out. Definitely, there's no doubt about it. Leeds have signing Stuart. Leeds have signing Stuart. Leeds have signing Stuart Lee. I wish I could play football. I tell you. Man City 3, Huddersfield Town 0. Bradford City 2. Crawley Town 1. That is my prediction score for this weekend to come. Fair enough. Evinda. Stu, have you read your mail today? My mail? My email? Does he mean my email? No. Let's have a look. No, I haven't read my mail. Mail on what? You mean my email address? Emails, Inky. Because my I'm not be funny, but right. Let's have a look. Did you leave me comments on my video, possibly? Because I've had a look at my mail and it's not there, Inky, from you. Try spam. No, I've had nothing today. Might be my thing. Yes, Evinda. She comes out to cover my team in Sweden, the Gerdens several times. So happy for her. Her mental health recovery has been wonderful to have watched. Bless her. Jess and Stu, do you see any players coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Jess, Elise Angels love. I do. I think the loan players. I think the loan spots will be full.
Yeah.
I really do. I think
3 minimum for me.
No, she did a man. I still think 3 will go.
Who do you think will go there? Comment and let me know you think who's going to go.
I'm going to pick 3 to go. I would have said Geltard, Pervada.
Well, Perveda's contract runs out end of this season, doesn't it?
Yeah. So,
And he hasn't really been given a sniff at. I think Johnny Fairpost as well stays now.
what about Cresswell, Jess? Do you think he stays?
I think we'd be very stupid to let Charlie Cresswell go. I think that is a massive mistake, Stu. I think he could be a really top defender, given the chance. But if he can't even dislodge Liam Cooper, Charlie Cresswell will look at it and think, do you know what? I've got good offers. I've got teams knocking on my door. I'll be able to start every week. Maybe it's my time to go. And you can't knock him for that because he just doesn't seem to be in Farke's plans. But me, I'd like to see him hopefully starts on Sunday at Peterborough. I'd like to see him stay.
I do agree with you. I do. Day off from work today. That's good to hear of Indet. Right, 2 loan step out, and I feel maybe a surprise purchase.
Possibly.
The problem is as well, Lord, when you buy a player in January, it seems to cost you a bit more money than what it would do in summer.
They have a premium, don't they, Stu? I think the thing for me with Jed Spence is I wouldn't want to see him now go out on loan to say somebody like Ipswich, Leicester, Southampton. Because that could
and
happen.
Then just rip it up.
Because I think in the last 2 to 3 weeks, Jed Spence played very well for Leeds. I don't know what's gone on. I think there's something gone on backstage with that. I do think there's something with him and Farke. He didn't look happy on the last game that we did on Watch Long on New Year's Day. So I think I just hope now that he don't go to one of our rivals and it cost us promotion. That's all. I hope he knows what he's doing because the fan base were already turning in that press conference, Stu. That's what worries me. Did you see how many people were commenting? Farke out, Farke out, Farke out. And for me, I'd have kept him till the end of the season. True, we paid a 1.25 million loan fee for him. He was being played out of position at left back. It ain't his position. And you're playing a 17-year-old kid at right back. That's more of a central midfielder. And I saying Archie Gray have done a good job. He has. But in the last few games, he has been taken down the wings a fair few times. And I would have liked to see him Spence start at right back and Archie move where his preferred position is.
Well, yeah, because the reason why he does that, Chess, is a natural midfielder. It's not his natural game is getting forward. It's not having a rush back, get back.
Well, they reckon with Jed Spence though that Tottenham were taking a bit what's the word? Took cold with it. They wasn't expecting him to come back, and from what I hear from Tottenham fan base, they'd like to sell him in January.
Well, this is it. I thought we could have gone in for both Roden and Spence in January and got them at a discount price as well. Because they're surplus to requirements at Tottenham, both of them, even Roden.
I personally don't think Jed Spence has been given enough time. People might disagree with me, but I don't like.
Been our best player, Jess, for the past 3 games.
Me and you both spoke earlier, didn't we? And we said that for the last 3 weeks that he's came in, he's probably been Leeds' best defender. He's been solid. And you can understand the frustration when he gets taken off in games where really he hasn't done anything wrong in them games.
Yeah, don't want him coming off. I get you. I hear that. I do.
And I know what he's saying with his squad, like, I'm happy with the balance of the squad. But for me, that still needs strengthening, Stu. You mean Pascal could be out for a good while yet? I think that would have been a bit more serious than he actually thought.
Yeah.
Cooper and Ayling. Ayling hasn't played a lot of football since, September? Cooper's got a bit of a
Let's be
mustache.
honest. Early when he's played, he hasn't been the early we all love and admire.
Mm-hmm. Byram's quite injury prone. Then if you take Roden out of that equation as well, Stu, it's quite worrying Leeds' defence. But I do think he'll go out and strengthen. But I don't think it'll be a right back that he brings in. I think it'll be a left back.
And maybe just maybe, they had three loan players who they wanted desperately sign, and they needed to make that third loan spot available.
It's a funny one, Stu, isn't it? Because it's like, are you realistically going to find anybody better than Jed Spence in this current market?
Not
Probably
not a championship club, no.
No. But I do believe there's a lot more gone on with that than meets the eye.
And I think he's done right thing by not telling us anything as well. You know, just telling us the basics. I think Farker's done right thing. Because, right, do you know what gets me, right? I'm all for people in chat saying Farker out, right? I don't have a problem with that because that's their opinion. But what I would like them to do is say why they want Farker out.
Look,
Instead of just saying Farker out.
I'm all right with you putting or you commenting Daniel Farker out, but I want to know the reason why you want Daniel Farker out. Not just to say it to jump on the bandwagon with another 20 or 30 people that are in that press conferences. If you want him out, back yourself up and tell me why you want him out.
I don't think he's done an awful lot on Jesse. In fact, I think he's done pretty well since he's
Stu, he came into a club that were absolutely toxic. He had a lot of players leave on loan. He had other players with contract situations. He didn't know what were going on. He didn't know at the time if he could even bring players in. So if you take the month of August away from him, he's had a month behind every other manager. So for me, he's done a good job. And people forget that this were a 2-year plan with the 49ers. Yes, I suppose they would love Leeds to go up this season. Yeah. But if they don't, I still don't see him sacking Daniel Farker, Stuart. Who would you bring in?
I don't see why you would if it's a 2-year plan, Jess. I really would do.
Unless Leeds have a really a rubbish form, Stu, where say they lose 10 games on bounce or something, I personally do not see him sacking Farker. I think sometimes he could be a bit clearer in his press conferences. But there must have been some agreement there with all parties, Stu, to say, look, Jed goes back to Tottenham. If his ethic isn't right and his attitude isn't right, then Daniel Farke won't have that round his squad.
I agree with that. I do. His final thing he said before the press conference ended was, "I'm not a big believer in separating away games. The approach is always the same. The pitch is the same size. I don't want to differ too much from home and away games. I do not want to speak about it too much. We won away at Leicester, Ipswich, and Blackburn and Millwall. We have delivered at difficult places. We have got many young players in our starting lineups. Sometimes in away games we pay the price for our youth and naivety in these games. We are working on consistency and to develop our younger players to show maturity and staleness in this position." Which I think is a fair comment. You know what I mean? On when he got asked about their away form, I think it's a fair comment, Jess. To be fair, and that was the end of that press conference. But yeah, I think what will happen, Jess? What we'll find what will happen is people will put 2 and 2 together and come up with 5. Do you
Yeah,
know
no.
what I mean? You know, we can all look.
Can all
There's no wrong with
speculate.
speculating and stuff, but you've got to have. I do believe in if you're going to say something about somebody, you've got to be able to back that.
Back it
You
up.
know why you're saying that about.
I think sometimes though he does make a lot of excuses, Stu, if I'm honest. Like here, what's he saying? We've got many young players in our starting lineup. Sometimes in away games with praise the price for our youth and naivety. Have we been realistically good enough in them away games we've lost those, Stu?
No, we've deserved to lose them, Jess.
Exactly.
We've deserved to lose them. It's not like we've been unlucky and they've nicked it. They've deserved to win them.
Mm.
Even teams that, when they come at home and get a point from us, they deserve their point.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Cardalo's out injured for 7 weeks now as well.
Yeah, it's out. It's fractured thumb in it. It's thumb and something, or finger and something. So we'll have to rely on Clarkson. Maybe this is why we were looking at that dragon ski, that Polish keeper.
Yeah, maybe. But
if all happens to Clarkson, it goes to that. Is it Van der Heuvel or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
But then if you start bringing him on bench, you haven't got a keeper for under 21s.
That is true. I mean, could Brendan Aronson be on his way back, Stu, now?
I believe so, Josh. Yeah, I haven't worked out for him at Union Berlin, has it? Yeah, I've worked out for him.
I think Farke will reintegrate him back into the squad.
I just think he's weak, though, Jess. I meant physically weak. I just think
he's a paperweight.
Over too much. Yeah.
Which I've said before on his paperweight listing.
And in Championship, Jesse's going to have good reason to go down because he's going to be booted everywhere.
I agree.
That's like Chloe. It's our Shirley Ann. Is that making them noises?
I can't hear no. Sure.
I thought someone was strangling a chicken in the room, but it's not. It's Shirley Ann, bless her. It just shows Farker's in charge. We must trust Farker. Well, yeah. I mean, that's the club. I've got no doubts that Parag and the 49ers do trust Farker. That's why they've given him a 2-year plan. I wish he was more passionate on the touchline. There's passionate and there's doing what some managers do where they just throw their arms about while winning. I mean, passionate like Cobraham, where every time you saw him come on sidelines, he was giving instructions. He wasn't just throwing his arms around. He had a bit of substance to what he was doing.
Yeah.
Whereas, Farker's a bit more laid back. He'll probably keep it to dressing room what he needs to say to him at half time and full time.
I don't think he's proactive sometimes enough for me front sideline with Daniel Farke.
He comes across that way, doesn't he? He does come across that way where he's just motionless. I think he's also proactive, reactive with his substitutes as well. I think he. I mean, yes, he made 3 substitutions again. He made 3 substitutions at Birmingham, Preston and stuff. But that's just throwing the kitchen sink at the Preston game. It doesn't seem to be any methods in its madness.
That is true, but if we do not recruit in January, I worry about us playoff position, never mind all else.
Yeah. I still think automatic's out of question now, Jess. I really do.
I see. I don't, Stu. I think if we can recruit well in January, I think it's a three-way tie for top two. Us, Ipswich, and Southampton.
Yeah, so you think Leicester will win it?
I think I'd be very naive to think that Leeds United could catch Leicester. Because they'd have to lose, 5 games?
We'd have to win all ours just to catch up.
But I don't think top two is out of reach.
Like you said, it depends on what recruitment we do.
If we strengthen well, I think we're there or thereabouts for top two. If we don't, we'll be lucky to stay in playoffs.
Leeds Angel says, do you see them spending money?
Loans.
I don't think they'll spend an awful lot while we're in Championship.
No. But if they go up, they've already said they'll back him.
Yeah, they'll spend significantly, didn't they? Significantly, yeah. Yes, well, Stu. I think Huddersfield will win 16-0 Vinda. Just seen Stumpeg Starlow stream with Tia in my eyes as a Darlington FC fan. I'll have to watch it, Ian. I'll have to watch it. Good to hear it, Ian. But if you get home fit, he could be a bargain.
Dele Alli? Is she on about?
I think so.
Not for me. It's damaged goods. I think it'll be a long January, Stu. He won't rush into all, but I think there'll be incomings.
Yeah, I've got it, Ian. Thank you all. I've got it, Inky. Cheers, mate. Thank you. What do you think? Who do you think will win the FA Cup? Man City.
Aston Villa.
Possibly. So we're saying one of the top 4 in Premier League will win the FA Cup.
I think Liverpool.
Get in there, Lee.
Again, another one at top 4 in Premier League will win the FA Cup.
I'm just looking at some loan deals that are going out. Leicester City goalkeeper's gone to Stoke.
Are we any closer to bringing anyone in, Jess, or is it all yesterday's news and stuff like that?
Yeah, I don't think we're close on anybody at minute, Stu.
No, I don't either. I don't.
It's just all paper talk, isn't it?
Hi, Malk. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Somerville, James, Bamford, Cooper.
To go?
You think they're the ones to go? I don't think.
If any, maybe
Cooper. Get rid of James. James won't be going anywhere, and I don't think Bamford will go anywhere.
No, nobody will want to pay his wages.
No one will pay. Somerville, apparently, there is talk so that there's a lot of clubs now looking at him in January.
Newcastle, Brighton, Aston Villa, just to name a few. But I know through Newcastle's FFP, that ain't going to happen with Newcastle. Dan James won't go anywhere. Patrick Bamford won't go anywhere. And I'm 85% sure Liam Cooper stays till at least the end of the season. I think it's too tight defensively to let anybody else leave Leeds without bringing reinforcements in.
And to be fair to Cooper, barring his pace, he's done a stellar job when he's been called upon.
He's just got a bit of an injury now, hasn't he?
Getting older, isn't he? His body's getting old. I was thinking that, Jess. Hey, Mal. We need to win on Sunday. It's Peterborough. And then a Premier League team. If we beat, it'd be nice to draw a Premier League team. Hiya, man. I hope you're well.
They're doing all right at Peterborough.
Think it's going to be a tougher game than what us fans are making out it to be, then, Jess.
I think Daniel Farker's pretty realistic with it, but yeah, I think we all think we'll go down there and it'll be a bit of a, easy tie, but I really don't think so. I think it'll be a tight game. I think we'll just win it, maybe 2 or 3-1. But we all want a cup run, don't we, Stu? The whole point is to get a home draw, maybe attract one of the bigger clubs. One of top 4, top 6 sides in Premiership.
I want us to go as far as possible, Jess.
Absolutely. I'm not saying we'll win it. Absolutely not. But it'd be nice to go as far as we can with it.
And I mean, we've seen Championship clubs go on get to quarterfinals and stuff for cups.
Well, Leeds, not long back, they were at the Caribbean Cup against Liverpool, that quarter final that they got into.
Yeah.
Which went long back, was it?
No.
So, for me, one, it addresses the away form. It gives us a bit of confidence to go into the Cardiff game because from what he was saying is he's not going to make massive wholesale changes.
Yeah.
Obviously, Pascal Strout's going to be out. Liam Cooper's, obviously Byron will be out. But for me, we need to progress. And yeah, you are right, Danny. Wigan did win FA Cup.
He stays. He's happy with what he has been through all this before.
Would everybody be happy though?
Go on, Jess.
Would you be happy, Stu, if we don't bring any reinforcements in January?
Yeah, I'd be annoyed. I'd be annoyed because we what I keep going back to, Jess, is we brought Spence in on loan because we needed cover. And to me, nothing's changed. We still need cover.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
Leeds Angel says if we win on Saturday, then we get a Premier League and then win. It may see if we're good enough for the Prem. A good cup run.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get a good cup run. Absolutely.
No point in selling Cressy and buying a gel 21-year-old from Hammerby. He is okay, but he was far against De Gurdens. Just a big lad, nothing special.
Yeah. I've been reading up on him. I think 4 million quid's mooted. I'd rather keep Cresswell.
Yeah, makes sense. How can people be Farker out? It's madness. You are in the playoffs. Imagine being Darlington, and we are currently 23rd place in the league, and on our 4th manager of the season.
Wow.
I'm going to the gym sessions and see you guys on chat. I will be there on chat next week on next stream on Let's Go TDT. Cheers, Arinda. Ian has never been a defender, but his strength and crossing is effective. Take care, Arinda. HF Kingsland versus Darlington tomorrow. Comes up TDT. Evening, Danny. Afternoon, Danny, mate. Hope you're doing well. I don't want Daniel out, but he's worrying me a bit after today.
On what?
maybe it's that far cut as if we failed to get to the playoffs.
Could be. I know American businessmen are
rude.
rude.
Go on, Jess.
I think American businessmen are very brutal, aren't they, Stu? And maybe if he doesn't get enough this season, maybe they might think it's time to terminate his contract.
I still think that even if he finishes outside playoffs, we'll keep him. I really do.
I do.
That's what I believe.
I think they'll give him 2 seasons. Maybe I'm wrong there, but we'll see.
Leeds Angels, I want a good cup run. Not wrong with that. Leeds Angels, Ian, I think the press conferences are a waste of time and money. They cause too many problems.
They do like today.
Barker is boss.
Yep.
I put in your comments on your last post about balance, Stu. Yes, you did, and I'm going to get that comment now. But you did put on about balance, and I think we are a bit unbalanced at the moment, if I'm honest.
I agree.
I think we're a bit unbalanced, though.
You know, Sam Byron's very injury prone, then that means you're relying on Junior Firpo, who can be just quite as much injury prone. And he's betting going forward than he is defending.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally, I'd like to see Archie move up to midfield, get a right back in. Maybe a left back as well. Just don't see that happening, though. We've just been saying that. We were on about that bit
by Spurs. Stu, 2 + 2 is 6. If we lose to Peterborough, what chance have we got of going to the Prem?
I don't think it matters.
Like I said, playing devil's advocate, if we lose to Peterborough, it's one less competition that he has to worry about, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did lose to Salford. Yeah, that's good to hear. Ned's back.
Ian, I hear that KL is in trouble money-wise. May lose their ground. Sad for their fans. You know what it is like and how smaller teams struggle. More money needs filtering down. It does. It does. I do wonder, though, he's guiding the football press, etc., one way, but something's going off in the background.
Yeah.
Darren Ferguson will have them fired up. I really think so. Ferguson will have them fired up like father, like son. When? Good footballer though, Stu. In a January window, we should sign 2 bodyguards for him. I think Fax is the right one for the job. It takes 2 years to get the job done. Then if it takes 2 years to get the job done, then so be it. Yeah, I'm in agreement with you, Winky. I'm in agreement with you. I don't want to go right. Do you know? I've said this to Mally before in previous streams, right? I don't want to go back to Premier League to be whipping boys again where we get beat nearly every week. I don't want that again. I don't think I could take another 2 seasons of being like that. I want us to be competitive. I'm not saying that we'll win the league or all, but I want us to be a bit more comfortable that when we go back to Premier League.
Yeah, not just getting hammered every week.
Yeah, I agree with you. I do. I think it was no fun just for anybody.
And it's disheartening as fans as well, and it's true.
Like
No,
I said, he was happy with the team and not rushing in on things.
there's a long way to go in January, to be fair. I just hope it ain't all going to be last minute.
I agree with you. I do. I agree with you.
Yeah, he's
Do
already
you
said he'll make a strong squad.
Yeah, he will. He will make it strong for Leeds Angels love Man City to win it. Yes, Jess Dele Alli.
No.
Sure, for the cup. Liverpool for the double, according to Winky. Having a variable and solid and structured club is more important than promotion. I am very happy in the Championship until we are in an ideal position to make a dent in the Prem. Can't argue with that.
I think some people will be happy with. I think majority of Leeds fans want Leeds back up this season, Stu.
Dangerous game, though, isn't it? Because they'll have to go big if we do get promoted. They'll have to. Liverpool 4 cups. Leeds Angels saying.
Be nice.
James go to Fulham.
James got no.
When should I come on for my FPL show deadline stream? Let me know. I'll let you know next later on, Avinda. I will let you know. Wigan won the FA Cup, didn't they? They did, Danny. They did that, mate. If Premier League clubs come in for our players, they will jump ship.
Not in
Depends on the
January.
personality of the player, doesn't it? Depends on the personality of the player.
I don't think in January suits Stu. I think if come end of season Leeds ain't gone up, then I think a couple of players will probably reevaluate their career at Leeds.
I agree. Guys, how long have we got left? In what way, Chilean? I see Spurs, Newcastle, Aston Villa are 4-hour players.
Mm-hmm.
If we sell and don't spend, we don't go up. Got to spend it wisely, though, Leeds Angels.
Yeah.
Got to spend wisely. I don't want another season in the Championship, do you?
No, absolutely not. I'd love to go, but also there's a process, and you've got 2 teams that have just absolutely run away with it this season. So, and our away form not being good enough. So if we don't go up this season, it's the end of the world to some people, but not to everybody. It depends what time frame they're going to.
We will not be selling. We are mounting the promotion push.
Mm-hmm. I hope so. We were saying that Mal earlier.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you, Mal. I'm in agreement with you. With the mess at the start of the season, he's not done a bad job. So let's see. This is why a lot of people are saying he deserves a January window.
I agree.
No point in being a yo-yo club. It takes time to secure and very variable. Then it takes time.
Yeah, I'd rather go up having the right foundations behind us than going up and coming straight back down next season again.
There's so much money in the Prem, waving millions under one nose. There, take the money. Stuart, I have a question. You can ask away, mate. You can ask away. Are Leeds in the playoffs? Yep,
Yeah,
Leeds are in
of
play. They're in playoff positions, Gillian. We need to play well Sunday for the fans who spent hundreds of pounds following them.
Yeah, I agree. I've got something like 4,000 tickets I want though, Stu.
The Peterborough game, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to build from the foundations up. If you don't, everything collapses. Yeah,
Yeah, she's right.
you're right, man. It's spot on. Smash a like and subscribe. Cheers to the man from Del Monte. Still love that name.
Love it.
All I can say is, after the Ridgedale days, I am just happy we have a club. That's first priority.
Yeah, I agree.
I have to disagree with you, Stu. We need to go up and play top teams. Do you not? Do you want Man United or Hull City? Yeah, that's a good point. I want Man United, of course I do. We've got to make sure we're in the right position before we do that at Leeds Angels.
Mm-hmm.
Although saying that, though, Leeds Angels, man, I think anyone can beat Man United. I think the Vanarama League team could beat Man United at this
And the say we're a banter club.
Yeah, I know, it's
He was
crazy,
doing my
isn't
head in
it?
today. Banter club, banter club.
His neighbour is as common as what he was. You know what I mean? Man United fan, but Man United fan. And I thought, wow.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I'd like to see that answer on WhatsApp. Not StreamYard doesn't work for me. There, Stu. Fair enough, Avinda.
StreamYard is a bit hit and miss though.
Go on, then, man. Jess.
Don't you think StreamYard's a bit hit and miss?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's not cracking.
If we stay, right, I've read that one. If we stay another season in Championship, who will stay? Who will stay when we go up next time?
That is very true. There's no guarantees.
Jamie, hope you're doing well, Jamie, love.
No, not Jamie.
Angels. Send a link there, Stu. I'll have to download them, Avinda, because I don't have them sites, but I'll get something sorted for you. Take care and goodbye. See you later, Avinda. Take care, mate. Let's don't say Jess, don't say that there is a process.
But there is a process. At Leeds United are following that process.
As Arsenal say, trust the process.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Checkbook fans don't understand stability. To them, it's monopoly money. No clue about finances and how they actually work. We will see if our best players will get some. We get some old donkeys.
No, it won't bring them in. Yeah, that'd be
A
nice.
good cup run and a Premier League Premiership place. Mark, we know firsthand, once bitten, twice shy. League One Yeovil away cold Thursday night. Some don't understand, sadly.
Stu, we can do it when we B&Q it.
Yeah. Read what Amani said, Angel. That's a sensible and secure way. And I think Leeds will be fine in the Prem under Farker.
I hope so. I don't know if it's managers to keep us in Premiership, Stu. I won't lie.
Yeah, well, that's it, innit? Look, I mean, if we get promoted, Jess, right? If we finish 14th, 15th, I'll be quite happy. And then the next season finish 10th to 12th.
Yeah, progression.
You know, just build it up slowly.
Mm-hmm. Progression.
Yeah. Do you know what donkeys get for lunch in Blackpool? 30 minutes. Love it. Well done, Stu. That was a marathon getting through them. I thought that smile, it's laughing in the face. Yeah, look, I like to make sure that all your comments are read out where possible, and I try. I do try. Mine is laughing at Jamie's joke. But yeah, Jess, have you got what you want to say before we start wrapping this up?
No, I think press conference more or less spoke for itself, didn't it, Stu?
I think so, love. Yeah, I think so. We didn't learn any more than what we thought we were going to learn. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, none of us are known wiser other than a few little injuries that have come out.
Yeah. And it's Sam put the Jed Spence conversation on top shelf now.
Yeah, it's put to bed. He's gone back to Tottenham. He's not our player anymore. Let's move on from it now. I'm disappointed he's gone back, but it's done now.
I agree. Mark says many didn't know half of them players he had at Norwich when he signed them, but knew who they were at the end of the season. No donkeys there. One of the best. Yes, Malk. Well said. Right, well, look, guys, I think we'll wrap it up there. Jess, thanks for joining us, much appreciated. Lee, thanks for joining us, mate, much appreciated. There's only one thing left to say, guys. Thank you for watching this edition of Disabled Team. Until next time, say goodbye from me.
Good with me.
And a goodbye from me.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.